Podcast.
Ray.
I'll fight off the bad guys.
Ray, come on.
Yeah. Let me just... Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up? How's it going?
Welcome to the podcast.
My baby boy right here.
God damn it, Ray.
So, this is the first podcast. Tell us about
This is the TitanCast because we had such fun recording the 1,000 subscribers. Say the word.
1,000 subscribers.
Say the word for me.
1,000 subscribers.
We had fun doing
extravaganza.
that special thing that we did.
3 zeros.
We had a good time doing it. So it's weird because we're gonna be looking here, we're we're gonna be looking at the monitor the whole time. But whoa.
Hey, I want to say something real quick.
What?
There were a couple times in that 1,000 subscriber video that I feel
He
like
just moved my chair by leaning on it.
that I was a bit of a dick, and I just want to apologize to you.
Why were you a dick?
Well, because in the very beginning when I was talking to you about introducing your guests,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was a little bit rash, and that was uncalled for. So
If you have a rash, I don't want to know about it.
Well.
Well. I like that I can edit this as much as I want.
This is episode 2 podcast.
This is episode 2.
Is it 2?
This is the first one. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
this is episode 2.
This is the last one was the pilot episode.
That was just a bullshit.
That was
Whatever
just
the fuck we wanna do.
the 1,000 subscriber update to the channel special. I keep
Geez,
adding
this
words
isn't-
to it.
This isn't much more organized than that was.
No, it's never organized. We don't.
But we're
we
not going
don't.
to be doing strictly video games.
We don't come to this thing for organization.
No, it's true.
I mean, he brought Elmo and an axe on screen.
Right on set, that's unprofessional.
So why a podcast?
I don't know, because that's what... I don't know. Alright, guys, so... you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. This part right here, we're recording this at the end.
Hindsight is 2020.
Well, I'm going to put it at the beginning, because we never actually, in the last video, said that how we knew each other. We just kind of goofed off and had fun, which, whatever, that's fine. That's what this channel's for. But realistically, you guys probably want to know. So...
That's fair. That's fair.
Funny thing is, obviously, I know Ray through you, regardless of how anything else. When did I first meet you? GameStop.
I was working there. You used to work there.
That's right.
And we started talking about Naruto, I think it was.
Yes. Did I let you borrow a box set, or did you already see it?
I had already been watching it.
Okay, so you
friends.
caused me to go out and buy the box set.
Can I throw something out there, though? When you first met him, you didn't know what his name was.
Yeah.
So I remember the only connection that you guys had was Naruto. So when he was a contact in your phone, his name was Naruto.
Was it really?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. And you were like, I keep forgetting to ask him what his name is, so I just put him in my phone as Naruto.
Believe it.
No, it was Naruto guy.
Naruto,
yeah, that's right.
Naruto guy.
Yeah.
That's my other YouTube channel, Naruto Guy 678.
And then we worked at after I met him at GameStop, we ended up working at the same daycare center.
Yeah. Well, story of my life now. I worked at a daycare center. I did.
There you go.
For a long time.
I went on from there to do my stuff,
He teaches, which is way more constructive than what I do with my life.
I remember when I
We're
first...
starting our own business. More info on that another time.
Yes. I remember when I first met you. I'm not sure if you guys were working at GameStop or if you were at the daycare, but you brought Guitar Hero over.
Did I?
Yeah.
Was that me?
Yeah. You brought Guitar Hero
Yeah.
1 over, and I was like, this guy has Guitar Hero. He has guitar. He can play guitar with it and stuff. Then he can play Bark at the Moon. This guy is like a god.
Yeah.
No one can play Bark at the Moon. He could do the solo and everything.
I don't remember being able to do that well, though.
Nah, you probably couldn't.
I do remember, though, spending hours and hours and hours playing that game, though.
And you were the reason that I got Guitar Hero.
Nice.
I was like, oh man, I want to play Guitar Hero.
I made you clutter your house with plastic instruments.
But you know what's even crazier? Guitar Hero was one of the things that got me into real guitar.
Really?
Yeah. So in a sense,
wow,
you made me pick up guitar.
And then after that, we worked at the same sports fitness center, teaching martial arts in different styles.
That's the main thing that I think connects us nowadays is the fact that we did martial arts. We didn't learn the same styles. We weren't under the same instructors or teachers or anything, but we shared a common interest in kind of honing our skills and practicing and just, I don't know, what would you call it? It was a way of hanging out too.
Yeah.
It's like getting together, grappling, doing, light sparring and stuff. And as you guys, like, if you follow my Twitter, MAKO_Titan, plugged it. You
did it.
I've posted pictures of me fighting before in MMA, so you guys know that I do that. But yeah, I mean, we just have a generalized interest in martial arts, and it doesn't. We could probably talk about it for a while, to be honest.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we know each other. That's a little bit of backstory of us. And now that I've already revealed that this is the thing we're recording at the end, but I'm putting it at the beginning, you can watch the rest of the podcast now.
Have fun.
Fun.
Bye-bye.
Fun.
Bye-bye.
Stop that.
Oh, bye-bye.
This is the beginning.
Yeah. Well,
here's a question that when you were mentioning that I just came up with. Why MAKO Titan?
why MAKO Titan?
Yep.
If I were to explain that to you, well, I guess the account doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't matter. MAKO Titan was an old Xbox account that I had, like a long time ago.
That.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, I don't know, I just liked the word Titan first off,
Right.
and then MAKO, which I guess people in Final Fantasy say MAKO or whatever it is, the poison that
I've always said MAKO.
I've always said
from
MAKO
Final
too,
Fantasy VII, right?
and that's just because we're friggin' hillbilly ass hillbillies. MAKO.
MAKO.
So what?
Sounds British. I don't know.
Do it again.
MAKO.
Damn it!
It's not a very good hillbilly.
It's a British hillbilly.
Yeah.
He hasn't fully acclimated to the culture of West Virginia. He's still he's in the middle transition phase.
Do you want
I'll
to say
get
West
there.
Virginia?
Yeah, it's on my Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Surprise! Anyways, I thought of it as like a the poison. I liked it, what it did for the storyline and
Poison?
stuff.
You like poison?
I like the poison.
Good.
Have you seen Attack on Titan?
The what?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
What is that again?
It's an anime. What's the last anime you saw?
The last anime I saw? Well, hold on. The last one I watched that was new, or the last one I physically saw?
Just the last one you saw.
I recently watched Totoro.
Really?
Yeah, with the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, Attack on Titan's really good. I just showed it to my girlfriend. It was like my third time watching it through. You should check it out.
I'm all for it. I've actually been thinking about. I have a lot of anime DVDs, and I've been thinking about getting rid of them all because everything is just digital now.
Yeah.
Like I'll keep Trigun, I'll keep Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho, Ranma 1/2. I'll keep my longer series, the full box
DBZ?
sets. I don't have full sets of those.
Yeah.
Like I like for in all honesty.
If you don't have the full set, I wouldn't.
And if I was close, I would keep them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not even close.
Really?
Yeah, I would. I don't know. Like I know so much of DBZ by heart anyway.
Have you watched any of the new one?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Super?
Yeah.
I have not seen Super yet. It's not translated yet, is it?
No.
I actually would watch it in Japanese because okay, I'm gonna say something people halfway agree with and halfway don't. I don't like Christopher Sabat. Like I don't.
Come on.
The guy is probably great. The man. I'm saying the voices he does, they are too similar.
They're very similar.
Every voice he does is the same. Yamcha, Piccolo, and Vegeta are way too close. And then the guy off of Full Metal Alchemist, what's the guy's name that he plays, the big muscular dude with the mustache?
Armstrong.
Mm-hmm. That guy is Piccolo. I mean, if you close your eyes, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of don't like about it is he does as many voices as Mel Blanc did, or maybe not as many, but a lot of voices. But the thing is, when you listen to Mel Blanc, you don't And by the way, any younger viewers, Mel Blanc did Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, all the traditional cartoon characters, all of them from a long time ago. But his voice was so diversified. With Christopher Sabat, everything sounds the same. So I don't know. It's not my personal voice choice.
I like Steve Bloom.
Yeah, Steve Bloom's good.
Steve Bloom, is that the guy who does Cowboy Bebop guy?
Spike. His voice is always the same. But
Yeah.
I love it every time.
But he also doesn't oversaturate himself in the market. Like, he has a couple characters you can name out. He's the robot from Toonami. He's Spike from Cowboy Bebop. And, shit, can you name another one?
He's Mugen from Samurai Champloo.
Ritlock Brimstone from Guild Wars 2.
Yes.
He's in other stuff. He does video games. I believe he's Colonel Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist.
I want to say he's also done...
I might be mistaken. I don't know.
I want to say he's also done...
No, he's not. He's not Colonel Mustang.
He's also done, what's it called? Like Sprite commercials. Like, I've seen him do commercials, too, so...
Since you mentioned Chris Sabat, is that his name?
Christopher Sabat.
Yeah, he and the voice actor for Goku did an...
Sean something.
Now, him I like. I just can't get behind the Japanese Goku.
Ooh, that Japanese Goku is
I love the Japanese Goku.
I understand the attraction of having the same voice actor through all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but just like...
Have you seen her do live?
I grew up with the Goku, the English dub Goku.
Okay, but you grew up with a different English dub Goku as well. Like, you're talking about the ones that were on Toonami and would get to the Frieza Saga and restart?
I'm not talking about the Ocean dub Goku.
See, you know they're redoing the Ocean dub?
With the same voices?
Yes, the same. Well, all except for Frieza, because Frieza, the voice actor.
Vegeta?
Yes. Oh, that's Brian Drummond. That's the best Vegeta that's ever existed.
Well, hold on.
I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Oh no, that you don't remember him then. If that's the way that you think he sounded.
No, that was him.
He was the guy that was like, yeah. He was the guy like really deep growl and. We're gonna check out a video, not on the stream.
No,
but
I know the difference.
Have you seen the comparison video?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love Brian Drummond. He's my favorite voice actor.
What I was gonna say though
also
is...
Death Note. That was Brian Drummond, the demon in Death Note.
Oh really?
I watched that in Japanese.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
So did I. But those two voice actors did an AMA on Reddit today.
Which ones? Christopher
Goku,
Sabat and Sean, whatever his name is.
Yeah. So that's kind of dating this video, but yeah, it was cool. Yeah, so they answered a bunch of stuff about Dragon Ball Super and stuff like that.
I mean, that's cool.
Are they going to be doing it?
Yeah.
No, of course. But yeah, there's supposed to be a new Ocean dub coming out in the form of DBZ Kai. So, and I'm waiting for that because
they're going to re-release DBZ Kai?
Yep. Yep.
Is Mr. Popo still going to be blue?
Really? They changed him to blue?
You've not seen that?
I haven't watched Kai.
Instead of being black, like kind of racist blackface,
but that's Popo.
He's like incandescent blue.
Yep.
Wow.
You have to see it. It's just like the most blatant.
All right, blue Popo right now.
It's the most blue After Effects thing you've ever seen. It just looks like they took paint over every cell and just colored in blue.
I mean, that's probably what they do.
No, I don't want to talk about Pixels. So right when the camera went off, like we started talking about the movie Pixels, and then as soon as the camera came back on, my first sentence was, I don't want to talk about Pixels. Pixels, the Adam Sandler movie. Don't go see that movie. There's not a damn good thing to say about it other than it ends.
Just don't give it attention.
There was a short film that the director used, I guess, for inspiration that a lot of people say...
Well, it was based on that short film.
Yeah, and
they
it's
licensed it from
Oh, like an 8-minute long film?
And it's just flat out better than the Adam Sandler movie.
It was called Pixels as well.
So they bought the rights to call their movie Pixels and took the general idea from that thing.
Yeah.
And then, did they tell him, did they tell the person that made that 8-minute short film that Adam Sandler was going to be the one taking over? Because I think that's crucial information.
I mean,
that's like saying
I don't
that's like saying here's a doctor who will help you. His name's Kevorkian after you've paid.
I don't think Adam Sandler wrote it or directed it or anything. It's just like the same guy wrote all of his other crappy movies like Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 and all that stuff.
Adam Sandler is the guy who writes those though.
No, there's a different guy.
I don't know.
He's the same guy that actually wrote what was it?
But I'm gonna say that Adam Sandler had something to do with the writing of that movie, though. Like, he has his own production company. I believe he's probably, I don't know this by any means, maybe a little egotistical about what he puts in his own movies because they don't ever change. Even if it's because you notice how,
well, it's because he always works with the same people.
Happy Gilmore Productions is his company.
Right, yeah.
Okay, well, with his company and this movie, even though this isn't Happy Gilmore, this is Sony, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice how nothing changes, though? Like, I believe that he has a huge influence over what happens.
I think he's just lazy at this point. Like, he kind of knows that, he doesn't really have to try when he makes a movie.
That's because, first off, he makes royalties out the ass every time TV shows Waterboy.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, on Saturday, or Sunday, it was an all-day Adam Sandler day. I think it was TBS or something like that.
Ugh.
And we were just talking about it. Again, we were talking about this off camera, but Adam Sandler had signed a 3-movie exclusive deal with Netflix for something like $100 and something million.
It's crazy.
And you said that last movie he made on Netflix, The Cobbler, how much was that? Like, how much did you say the budget was for that?
I have no idea what the budget was.
Oh, okay.
I think the gross domestic income was like $10,000 or something like that. Like, just pitiful.
What do you know about that movie?
What do you mean income? I
don't know. I think apparently
it was
directed. It was directed.
I don't know. I didn't hear that it was straight to Netflix.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no gross at all.
I mean,
it's straight to Netflix.
Well, the information that I saw, it was a graphic showing all of Adam Sandler's movies and all of the money that each of them have made. And that movie in particular was his lowest grossing movie. It made only like $10,000.
Well, it's probably because Netflix is not going to give him any revenue from it because it already paid him up front.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's making money hand over fist because he's getting these deals. What they're investing in Adam Sandler at that point. Mm-hmm. But what does that even mean in 2015 to invest in Adam Sandler?
I mean, the Cobbler was not bad compared to some of his other movies I've seen.
When you say not bad, okay, let's don't compare it to any other movie. If you just movies as a whole, on scale 1 to 10, what would you give The Cobbler?
6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you give? Let's see.
It had, I kind of had a little surprise in it. It's not the type of movie you would think it is, actually.
What would you give Batman Begins? Is that the name of the first one?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think I've seen that movie all the way through.
Really? I don't like the first of the 3 of the trilogy of the Christian Bale Batman movies. The first one I can't even watch. I think it's so boring.
Really?
I've only seen the first 2. I've seen clips of... Yeah, sorry, the last 2. I've only seen clips of the first one.
One thing I was going to say about Adam Sandler is I've never really grasped just how popular Grown Ups 1 and 2 are.
Oh, yeah.
Weirdly, Grown Ups 2. Like, Grown Ups 2 is a dog shit movie.
It is insane how popular those are. Yes. I see people who list that as their favorite movie.
I don't get that.
It's insane to me. I had no idea that was a thing that you could do.
Like, okay, you guys thought this was all going to be funny, didn't you?
Goofy!
You ruined it.
Oh. See that?
God damn it.
Now, say we're back to the old form here now. So, but what was I fucking going to say before you grabbed Elmo?
Adam Sandler, Grown Ups 2.
Oh, the first Grown Ups movie. Yeah, people adore that movie.
Yeah, for some reason.
And I don't like it personally.
You know what? We might be offending people right now.
I have to do this to you.
What do I mean? I don't like Grown Ups 2. I don't like either of the Grown Ups
But
movies.
I like them. Aww.
It's okay to like Grown Ups 2.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's just not my sense of humor.
I can't even say it. Did you see that? You were like, you said what you said, and I was like, it's okay.
Couldn't get through it.
Couldn't do it.
But,
I mean, deer peeing on people, that's hilarious.
Adam Sandler, he's also...
I don't know how I'm going to edit that out, but I have to try. I think you know why.
I didn't see it. What was it?
Replay. No. You're making my job harder again. This is going to be another 3-day edit.
I was going to say, Adam Sandler recently, he caught a bunch of flack because one of the movies that he's been working on is a Native American comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And,
what?
Yeah, it's a Native American comedy. And he had a lot of extras working on set with him, and apparently the script for the movie was so offensive to Native Americans that almost all of the extras walked off set.
What was the name of the movie?
There was a specific line.
Yeah, there was a specific line. It might come to me later, but
like, I'd like to post up in her wigwam.
Yes.
Really?
It was just, it was outrageous.
God.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
And so, of course, when that information came out, I mean, I don't even know if the movie's still going forward.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Especially with all the controversy with the Redskins name.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Like, they don't make a single bit of royalties now, like, for any of the merchandise with the Redskin logo.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nothing. So they said that the only way they can get that back is if they change the logo, which, man, the news is digging for things. Like, most of the Native Americans, and I personally know some, like, they don't care about the name at all. They're literally going out and finding a select group of people who do care.
Yeah.
The majority doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just from my experiences, what I've seen and stuff, but, jeez, it's ridiculous. It's one of the first teams, too. One of the first traditional teams, and they're gonna mess with the logo. And
send your ideas for the new Redskins logo to MAKO Titans inbox
and make them as offensive as you can.
Yeah.
No.
Offensive. I was gonna make a football joke, but I'm not good at that.
You want to make a football joke?
should...
Just watch my fucking playthrough of Tecmo Bowl, where I gave myself a safety in the first play.
Oh, I saw that.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: we don't know anything about sports, so you should have your own sports section.
Now I don't want a sports section. I don't know enough about sports.
Okay.
MMA.
That's what he
This
knows
in
about.
MMA, only sport we give a shit about.
Whoa, that's gonna be loud. That actually startled me too.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I'm sorry.
I'm. I found like a good effective usage of vaping at work. Like two of the people that I work with vape, right? Mm-hmm. And one of them walked into the room with I was sitting with the other one at the table, and the other one came in and ripped this disgusting wet fart that you would want to run away from. And the other person, like a fucking pro, brought out the vaping pen and filled the room with blueberries immediately.
Aww,
it was an effective method, though. It was like I didn't even have to like say anything.
Maybe they've encountered that before and they're just used to
I'm
that.
just saying,
like
active reload vaping techniques right there.
That's the reason that most people do it, I think. I walked behind...
Wait, well, that's the reason?
To cover up
farts?
Hey, man. Maybe some people are super self-conscious about that.
You would think they would advertise this more, though.
That's in their advertisements? Scared of farts?
In an elevator with someone who's got gas, vape that shit away.
I was walking behind at school one time. I was walking behind somebody who was vaping. Well, I wasn't sure at first if it was vaping because I just saw like smoke coming out of their face. Because
I would hope.
I was behind them. And so...
The ultimate form of bullying. Lighting people's faces on fire.
But once I caught that whiff...
What was it? What was the smell?
I want to say... Maybe like a strawberry?
It's good.
Something like that. I mean, it smelled good. I didn't mind
Now,
it.
here's my question. Are the oils and stuff in vaping... Are those extracts from the actual things?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Maybe there's like super high quality.
Purport to be all natural or something.
Well, my question is, if you're around someone who's allergic to strawberries, and you vape, and like they're allergic to strawberries, and they get a whiff of that smoke, will they have an allergic reaction? These plague my mind. These thoughts.
Me talking about vape culture is as far removed as me talking about like soap operas.
Here, let me throw this at you.
I'm gonna start vaping.
Let me throw this at you. If I smell artificial peanut stuff, because I'm very allergic to peanuts, if I smell artificial peanut stuff, it still messes with me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got some properties of it, right?
So I mean, I would imagine if it's if somebody's allergic to strawberries, which how many people are allergic to strawberries? I don't know.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had no idea that.
Yeah, I mean, for as many things as there are, there's probably that many people allergic to something. I mean, it's People can be allergic to the sun. So...
I probably should be, because I basically die in the sun. Like, if I stand in the sun for more than a few minutes, I'm
So you don't go to the beach?
gone. I just have to drown myself in sunscreen.
See, if you're drowning yourself, then the sun didn't get you.
I haven't been to the beach for a long, long time. I like to go to the beach, but
That'd be good, yeah.
I haven't been to the beach in forever. The last trip I took was to the a big aquarium. I'm not going to say where.
Was it
I don't want to give
Japanese aquarium?
It was not a Japanese aquarium.
I don't know.
there's only so many big aquariums now.
I think it had a koi fish though. So
What are the logistics behind starting an aquarium? Can you just?
I don't think you can just start an aquarium, because then you'd be like, "Give me that dolphin."
Well, do you have to go out? Do you have to go out and get your own things to put in the aquarium, or do they get?
What the hell was that?
Or do they get given to you? You're like gifted, like as a gift.
I'm sure they get grants.
Well,
and
like
stuff.
there's like a GoFundMe. I need 4 sharks.
You do a Kickstarter where you get like different rewards for how much you pay.
Yeah.
Lifetime access to the aquarium.
If we reach 17 million for our Kickstarter, then you can come see the turtle.
You get to jump in the shark tank whenever you want.
Yeah, no, that's why would you? That's.
You always wanted to swim with sharks.
Swim. Isn't that a phrase? Swim with the sharks, or is it swim with the
Shark Den? That's a TV show, isn't it?
Shark Tank?
And then Dragon's Den,
Which is
the British version.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the original, I think.
Yeah.
Should we mention?
No.
Because we were talking earlier about how for the 1,000 subscriber video, we talked about Straight Outta Compton, right?
What about it?
In the video, we mentioned that
Ice-T
Ice-T was going to be...
Ice-T's son was
Ice-T's
playing
son.
Ice-T. And you meant...
We meant to say Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
I get those two names
that?
mixed up.
Look.
Not to...
Did you hear that? We meant to say.
I mean, when you think
We
of-
all said it! You agreed with
I
us?
agreed with you.
And so you were like,
I didn't want to
wait
be
a minute, guys.
I didn't want to be the guy who was like, no, fuck you.
When you think of the item
I had no
Ice
idea.
Tea, you think of also ice cubes in the iced tea, so I'm sure you're like visualizing.
The only iced tea I ever think about is Law and Order SVU iced tea.
It's ice and then something else after it. Like Ice Tea, Ice Cube. But also,
cream.
Ice Cream. That's my favorite rapper.
That rapper's no good.
Nah.
Krispy Kreme is good.
Yeah.
You've heard-
I know Krispy Kreme, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he the white
yeah,
kid?
Froggy Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has the video where he's like bench pressing and stuff. That kid's funny.
Like my favorite one is him wanting a John Cena action figure for Christmas.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You have to see that
That's
one.
funny.
I will put a link in the description for the Krispy Kreme Froggy Fresh. See, I think actually he had to change his name from either from Krispy Kreme to Froggy Fresh or the other way around because somebody already had it.
Could we get him on the show, do you think?
Not a chance in hell.
Can we
Alright.
pause?
Hey, if you're watching this, Krispy Kreme Froggy Fresh, come on the show. It's not gonna happen.
But we were a little bit before we were talking about Straight Outta Compton, and there's one more thing that I want to mention about that
Why don't we just make this the Straight Outta Compton
section.
segment?
But none of us have seen that movie.
No,
It's
well, I'm
not out
saying,
yet.
yeah, it's not.
So,
But-
still, nobody's seen that movie.
We have to address what happened.
Yeah.
There were some comments talking about our misinformation, so we're
Yeah.
going to straighten that out.
Well, here's the thing. We already talked about Ice-T and Ice Cube,
Mm-hmm.
right? But we had a few people apparently from the episode last week who called us out for saying that Tupac is not going to be in Straight Outta Compton. There is an actor who has been hired for the movie Straight Outta Compton to play Tupac Shakur because he looks very similar to Tupac Shakur. His name escapes me right now, but I mean,
You can fact check it. I can edit that.
Maybe there's a
Yeah.
picture of him floating right here,
No, there's not.
right now.
Stop making me edit Tupac in this
Through
episode.
post-editing.
maybe we'll find
There's a
out.
side-by-side comparison. One is the actor.
Who owns Tupac's music
one
right
is
now?
Tupac Shakur.
They're gonna shut me down because
Oh, speaking of,
oh god.
So wait.
Oh yeah, listen to this.
well, first, so it might be a surprise in the movie. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's not a bigger thing. But you can check it yourself. Tupac Shakur is apparently going to be in the movie, but
not the real Tupac.
not the real one, not the hologram either. Okay, but here's the funny thing. After that episode came out, I told you this, but I didn't tell you this.
Oh, you don't know this? This is great.
Well, no, I actually know what I mentioned this to you. After the episode came out, some of you who are watching this might know that I run an Instagram account, and it's called The Martial Stylist, where I post style pictures and stuff. And I posted a little snippet of the Tupac scene from our video last week to my Instagram. And right when I posted that video, like 3 different Tupac accounts liked they either followed me or liked the video. And on top of that, I had a guy named Tupac follow me on Snapchat.
What?
Yes. So I don't know.
Do they just have this thing that like says anytime
Like a
Tupac
bot?
is a
Tupac
bot?
alert.
Tupac alert. Tupac watch 2015.
Okay, well here I think the thing is
the Pac bot.
the Pac bot.
2000.
The PacBot 2000. I think the thing is that I hashtagged Tupac Shakur to the video. And you know what?
Why would you do that?
Because if people are looking up Tupac Shakur, they can see...
We were talking about it.
Oh, yeah. They can see a quality video of a couple of guys talking about Tupac Shakur for like 5 seconds.
Quality video.
But here's another interesting thing that I was just thinking about. That video that I put on my Instagram account, that was the first time that any of my followers had ever seen my face.
Really?
Yeah. Because the way that I do my pictures on Instagram is I don't want it to be about my face. I don't want it to be about me, you know?
Just your styling?
Exactly. I just want it to be about, you know, my outfits and my fashion and stuff. So I always take a picture and my head is never in the picture.
I wondered why you sent that one picture, like, of that drawing, and it was, like, from the neck down.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the guy who drew my outfit for me, that guy was super cool. It was on the Reddit Sketch Me subreddit, and we sent him some pictures, and he drew us. So that was really cool. But I was just thinking, the people who are following me on Instagram, they've never seen my face except for that one thing, and of all things, for them to see my face in.
It was when Tupac showed up.
It was when Tupac showed up.
Did you give any comments about it, or?
No. I actually started Snapchatting, and I posted on Instagram that I have a Snapchat account, and I right when I started Snapchatting, I had a bunch of people add me, and the first snap that somebody sent me was a picture of a guy who had like a crazy double chin going on. And I'm sorry if I don't remember your name, but he had a crazy double chin going on, and it just said, "Welcome to Snapchat," underneath his double chin. And again, I forget what his name was.
Is this double chin on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
He was like,
make sure.
like making a silly face, but it was funny. And then I had another guy when I posted the video to Snapchat. I didn't really know an easy way to direct them to the video, so I just wrote out youtube.com/MAKO Titan, just so that, you know, I thought that they could go and just search up MAKO Titan.
Did you put MAKO Titan or MAKO Titan Army?
MAKO Titan.
Okay, because that's not going to get you anywhere.
Okay, well, yeah, that's why. So I had a guy who he sent me a snap a little bit after I said that, and it was a Snapchat. He was recording his computer, and he went in, he typed in the URL, and it didn't work, and he was just like, "It's not doing anything, fix it." And I sent him a reply, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta just go on and search MAKO Titan." And he sent me another snap where he searched it in 2 words, MAKO Titan.
Oh yeah, I tried that too, and it comes back. You get this. No offense to the guy, it's an Asian gentleman.
Yes.
Who, I don't know if he makes videos or not anymore, but I was surprised that there was another MAKO Titan out there.
Yeah, and so he sent me a snap of finding that guy's channel, and he was like going around like looking at his videos like, huh, oh, like all like sad and stuff. And so I finally sent him to the main video.
Yeah, it's shit straight, right?
Well, when I made this account, you know, you get the initial like youtube.com/user/x170035555. You know, it gives you this stupid long thing. Thank God Twitter shortens that up for you. But yeah, when I went to go like I went in, they said, okay, you have to have like 500 subscribers before you can change your URL. And when I finally hit that milestone, I went and I did it, and I put MAKO Titan after the /C/MAKO Titan.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, you have to add stuff. And I was like, why? Because I went and I searched youtube.com/C/MAKO Titan, and it came to a page does not exist thing. So why do I need to make something else or add to it when that page doesn't exist? I didn't understand why.
It's weird.
But then I noticed, I went over to Markiplier's URL. I wanted to see what his
Shout
was.
out to Markiplier, by the way.
Yeah, just total good guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Hey, come on the show. Why don't
Yeah,
you?
right?
Yeah, Skype guest for us.
Man,
Don't
that'd
say
be
that.
So
That's
cool.
not going to happen, even though that would be amazing. It's not going to happen.
Maybe PewDiePie, huh?
No, God.
Hey, Pewdie.
Oh,
Really?
man.
We're shortening names up?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, anyways, I went over, and his is Markiplier Game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I guess I do have to add something else, you know? So anyway, that's why I had a choice. It was either going to be MAKO Titan Nation, MAKO Titan Army, or MAKO Titan, what was the other one I was thinking of? World, or something like that. But then I was like, yeah, Army sounds better.
It's kind of like the DeFranco Nation.
Is it?
Philip DeFranco's thing. Is
that what it is?
The DeFranco Nation.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
So the format of this podcast thing, that's what it is. That's what I'm going to call this, by the way. It's going to be podcast thing. Because it's not really, it is, but it isn't. There's really no format to it. This is just testing this out and shooting the shit with you guys and seeing what sticks and what doesn't. We'll be better structured later. But the thing that we're going to do is eventually we're going to migrate over to Skype calls and probably Skype, probably not Google Hangouts, because Google Hangouts is kind of shit. But we're going to have to do that because they're busy. They have a business that they're starting up, and you know, when I record can oftentimes be late at night when they're not available. So we'll work on it. We'll either have these kinds of podcasts or we'll have Skype casts. We're going to do something.
Video commentaries.
Video commentaries, or if there's something topical. We're going to try to keep it mostly, you know, topical with video games-ish, but we're not going to guarantee that's the only thing we're going to do.
And also, if you guys want, you can throw us questions and stuff like that, and we'll try and answer them.
Yeah,
on the podcast.
Right. For now, we don't have an email address right now for this. So if you want any and all questions, just throw them at MAKO_Titan on Twitter. I'll get them. And yeah, that's all you got to do is just send us questions, and we'll answer them the next time we do one of these.
Yeah, let's get some juicy life advice questions.
You want to do a life advice podcast?
Yeah.
You got problems with things? Just let us know. We are 100% not professionals, and we can help you with anything you need.
And hey,
we are successful adults. That's about it. We're not professionals, but we like to be able to give feedback and help people.
We have functional lives the society hasn't spit upon yet.
There you go. And if you guys want to follow me, for some reason, I don't know.
If you want on Instagram?
If you want to follow me...
Way to get them!
If you want to follow me for men's fashion stuff and silly stuff on Snapchat, you can follow me on Instagram at The Martial Stylist. And...
Really
look
psyched.
at the emotion in his face.
Follow
me, please.
Follow me, set me free.
Copyright!
But yeah.
Why did my voice go so high?
Copyright! But yeah, follow me if you want to see men's fashion stuff.
More info to come on the cool business side stuff too.
And you know the drill. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button at MAKO_Titan. Do all that good stuff, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
God damn it, Ray.